All right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody, on this beautiful 14 December Saturday morning. Hey, real quick, my name is Jason Thomas, proud member of the Extra Digit Movement. Hey, I want y'all to drop your city and state as you come into the room. Let us know how far we're reaching today as I get our live stream started. As that's going through, I want y'all to know my name is Jason Thomas, proud member of the Extra Digit Movement. I've been overseas for a little bit in Korea, and now I'm back here in the States. Hails out of Killeen, Texas, aka Fort Cavazos, for those that don't know, formerly known as Fort Hood. And we are currently live streaming. So if you want to, go ahead and take a second to broadcast this on your live stream just by going to my Facebook page, which is IMTT or Jason Thomas, whichever one you can find, and you can see it yourself. So I have the pleasure of introducing somebody who I have a ton of respect for. And as we get in today's lifestyle and legacy conversation, I want you to get a pen, because believe it or not, there's over 13 things and 13 reasons why you need to be on a Zoom like this. One that I have to tell you, and it comes off the top of the dome, is you don't know what you don't know. Think about this. Not everyone knows all the information, but when you combine a collective group of people to share what they know, their experiences, what they've learned, and what they've grown through, believe it or not, you'll walk out of that room in a much better state. So today we're going to share some information that was never before shared with us prior to joining this organization called the Extra Digit Movement. And I had the pleasure of sharing the stage with this fantastic, dynamic gift of a woman, Neatte Ridgway, who hails out of North Carolina. Look, y'all, she's the founder and CEO of Boss Sisters, which is an empowerment company traveling all around the world that's empowering women just like those that are tuning in on this Zoom. Look, she has a heart of gold. Her son has recently joined the active duty force. So shout out to her and salute to her for her continuing service, for supporting the entire nation in a time that we need it most. And most importantly, as of today, she loves helping people get into a better state, getting into out of a position that she was once in and now into a position that's literally changing lives. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Miss Neatte Ridgway. Neatte.
Good morning, Mr. Thomas, Chief T, as we call you. Thank you for that dynamic introduction this morning. And I really, truly want to thank you for your self-sacrifice that you've been doing for our nation, keeping us protected. But I also want to thank you for positioning your family the way that you're positioning them. It really takes a good person that decides to step out of the norm, do something non-traditional to change the trajectory of our family legacy. So I truly appreciate you for doing that. Your children's children will appreciate you for doing that. So good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great morning. And we are going to fast track off some important information, because we are changing the conversations at the dinner table. We are no longer talking about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. We are no longer talking about what we wish we could have done. We are creating a lifestyle and legacy. You guys comment in the chat if you're ready to learn how you can to create the lifestyle of your dreams and the legacy that's going to pass down generation to generation. Yes. I know you guys are ready for this amazing information. So I want to talk about who we are. I'm going to go back. Sorry. All right. So who we are. Jason Thomas, as you expressed, that we are proud members of the Extra Digit Movement. Go ahead and enlighten us on how you found out about this movement.
Yeah. So for me, it came unexpectedly. I had a member of my church who basically shared this information with me, and from that experience, I watched him grow, and literally he became a living testimony. And he was like me, an employee, someone who served in the United States military. But I met him at church, and you got to understand, most of us started off in these 4 different quadrants. And I would say, some of us are students, some employees, some of us are business owners. And like many, who I've come in contact with. Most of us are military, Neatte. So with the students, man, we don't knock education. Education is good, but education is subject matter specific, and sometimes it puts, or most often than not, it puts us into a predicament of debt. See, I like to say people walk out with a degree, but they also walk out with debt. And the D word, the second one, is the one they don't really talk about. Yeah, you got that degree, but now what do you do with it? You go into the workforce as an employee, making on average $59,000 per year. But that college education, how much did it cost you, Nia? It cost you like over 100 grand. So you're over $50,000, $250,000 in debt, right? You know, and now you're in the workforce to where you're starting off on the bottom and you have to work your way up to get to that six-figure salary. See, that's the stuff people don't talk about. But as our business owners, think about that. You own a job, own a business, right? But yet, more often than not, it takes over 2 to 3 years to even make a profit. So in actuality, the business owns you. Mm-hmm. Think about that. 12-hour shifts, 24-hour shifts, day in, day out. If you're not working your business, more than likely, your business is failing. And you're part of the 20 to 70% that fail within 10 years. Or maybe in the military like myself. And you're over 21 years, you're serving 15 years, you're serving 10, however many years. But you have to be put in harm's way, time away from family, birthdays missed, anniversaries missed, all for the benefits. And sometimes those benefits don't even get enjoyed until after 20 years of service. So wow. When you think about all that, all of us here on this Zoom who've seen this and have taken part in it, we all made a decision. In the next 20 minutes, myself and Neatte are going to talk to you about the freedom, options, and possibilities. And Neatte, the last thing they need to do is make a decision.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is what my friends in our circles do. When I came over here to the Extra Digit movement, I met people doing the things that I only dreamt of doing that I didn't have in my budget to do. So I was like, wait a minute, Gail, don't tell me you've been to all 7 continents now. She was like, all 7 continents. I'm like, so Antarctica? You went to Antarctica? Yeah, she went to Antarctica, Australia, Europe, Asia, North America, Africa. You guys see, and many of us want to only position ourselves to do that, but we don't have the resources. We have the questions, we have the desires, but we need answers. And so the same thing with Marcella. Most of us work a job. We are W-2 employees. And so for Marcella to go ahead and position herself to build her home. Come on now, build your home. It's nothing gratifying for you to be able to express your freedom, options, and possibilities going from not qualifying for the loan to building your home. Come on now. So the same thing happened with Monty. Oh my gosh, I got to sit next to this guy. And I was like, Monty, why didn't you tell me your home is sitting on 10,000 square feet? Man, I was extremely excited, like, man. And it gave me a vision, say, I am next. This can definitely happen for me. He's a Morehouse graduate, executive security specialist and a 3-star executive director with our wonderful organization. So shout out to you guys, Gail, Marcella, and Monty for paving the way for so many of us others who are en route to making it happen. So you guys have the absolute biggest question, right? I said they're paving the way to make this happen. They are the example. Now, what did they do? The number one thing that they did was start a home-based business. The number one asset that people are sleeping on because it's not really advertised as an asset in our communities. Did you know that from your home, you can receive unlimited income and have unlimited time to do whatever it is that you want because you're using leverage? Like, Where do you hear that? Most of the time people will say, I want a work from home job. Okay. Why is that? Because you want the freedom. You want the time. You thinking, oh, I'm working from home, so I can go ahead at lunchtime. I can just run into the kitchen real quick and cook me a snack. I ain't got to be out here in traffic. You guys want that freedom that comes along with it. So this is what you got to do. We're going to start from, you heard about the freedom. You love the options. You want to talk about the possibilities. But the one thing that we all must make is a decision to make it happen. So let's decide. What are we going to do, Jason?
I mean, there was three things that having a home-based business versus having a home-based job provides to us. And think about this. What would you do if you were receiving daily, weekly, and monthly checks? I want you to think about that. The job does not pay you daily, does it? The job does not pay you weekly. For most of us, we either get paid monthly or bi-monthly. In the military, we get paid on the 1st and 15th. But with this company, you're able to position yourself to where you're getting lifestyle bonuses, luxury bonuses, and legacy bonuses. What does that look like? Look, we're going to show you how to help you keep more of your money, help you make more money, and help your money make money. I like to say it's making your money have babies. How about that? So how do we do that? We provide you with what every business needs. Think about it. Every business that's out there, they either have, they've had billboards to show you, get off at this next stop. Radio stations used to play all the time, different commercials. That's how they make their money. And then, television shows. I can't even remember the last commercial I watched. But that's a traditional and outdated system on how businesses advertise and promote. The modern day, you see internet ads popping up. You be on YouTube scrolling, you be on Facebook scrolling, and you see these ads pop up. But as business owners, that's an expensive marketing tool. So what do? We use the least expensive marketing tool out there that has the most success and guarantees the most payout to those who do it. And guess what that is? You're going to run your mouth anyway. It's you. Our company pays you to refer what we have to anyone who would listen. And what does that look like, Neatte?
Wow.
What are they referring?
It looks like a home-based business that allows you to get your tax down, your debt down, your business down, and your credit up, right? And we do this with a $100 one-time opportunity for you to operate your business from home. It all starts with the family foundation. Before we go here, and we have partners that do the things that we hate to do. And they specialize in these areas of your finances, you guys. That means you don't have to be the professional. We have professionals. Only thing you do is upload your information into the lifestyle portal. That's it. And their role is to shift your money back to you. Like, that is like, people say, I don't have the time. You don't need the time. They have the time. That's why they're professionals, and that's why they are in the roles that they're in. So as Latasha did, oh my gosh, I love the fact that she is now able to travel the world with her son. As a single mom, we all want our children to experience the things that we've only dreamed of as children. So now with this opportunity for her starting the home-based business that probably cash flow over $2,000 back into her household, she's able to travel the world. Look at her. Took her baby to Switzerland. Took her child to Switzerland. So we have Jimmy here, who's actually an educator. He is educating a graduate from TSU, and he's over there in Africa, in Egypt, you guys, the homeland. So imagine the story that he gets to go back and share with his students to let them know you too can travel the world. Do not limit yourself. Imagine the impression that he has on his students. He's not just a regular old teacher now. He's a worldwide trainer. He's a worldwide educator. I love it. And Jason, if you can go ahead and talk about what the experts do for us.
So our lifestyle and legacy membership doesn't just stop there. I mean, as you progress through changing your lifestyle, we want to improve your legacy so you can live it now. And so we have through our partnerships a way for you to get involved with private banking, purchase land in the path of growth, precious metals, and then wrap it all up in trust funds. See, they do all the work we hate to do, and then you live your life. So you can be like my good friend, the person that shared this opportunity with me, Mr. Clover Oliphant, who went from military to multiple assets. See, we're not telling you to change what you're already doing. We're asking you to supplement what you're doing with this opportunity and this membership to give you more freedom, options, and possibilities. See, that deed that he's holding in his hand, with his spiffy suit on, that's a deed that he purchased in California. Land purchased in California with cash he was able to accumulate through our company. And look, that's not all. I call him the modern day Rockefeller in the air because he's accumulated through our precious metals partnerships over 5 figures of silver.
Wow.
Them bars right there, them real bars. We talk about spitting bars, but he's actually have bars at his house that literally changed the game for his legacy. Or you want to step your game up, you need to think about this. Maybe this owning everything or owning nothing and controlling everything is one of the goals that you want to have for 2025. Like Kimberly, Derek, and Ebony. These are 3 of my business partners who now have trust funds. See, they graduated. They took a leap of faith with our company. Instead of just having a will that goes to probate, now they've actually wrapped all of their assets into a real legit protection plan with our company. And now they're able to let the legacy begin. So, yeah, how do we get paid? We talked about this membership. We talked about, the legacy and the lifestyle. But really, how do we get paid?
I want to ask everyone to go ahead and drop into the chat. How do we get paid? Because that is what I'm about to talk to you guys about. We're talking about the money. How do we get paid? We get paid daily, weekly, and monthly. It falls into 3 categories, you guys. For the lifestyle bonuses, we get paid up to $1,200 per month. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's just the lifestyle bonuses. We have the luxury bonus where you get paid between $30 and $150 per day per referral. That's the luxury bonus. Now, the legacy bonuses go from $150,000 to $450,000 per month. I need a mic so I can drop it. I never seen any company, any job, matter of fact, any self-started business that allowed you to make this type of money so easily just from referrals. Sharing information that we're going to talk about anyway, because we're actively participating in getting out and living our life while we let our partners do all the boring stuff. Our partners, as I said, they are the experts. You don't have to sit up here and be calculating with just little calculators and everything. You have people. We have people. So let people do what they do while we go out and live and interact with other people, you guys. That is the power of what we do. Sharing is caring. So the value of sharing our business right here, as you've seen many of the members that we've already talked about. 4-star executive director, only 90 members. I'm pretty sure those of you who at your church got the gym, you can count 90 members pretty easly. So over here, 90 members will give you at minimum $30,000 per month. $3,000 per month, right? At minimum. And imagine where you take that 1/3, which is $1,000, with a lifespan of 7 years, when you didn't even have a savings account. I'm starting at 0, you guys, with an interest rate of 8%. The power of compound interest gives you an estimated value of over $100,000 and $2,000 per month to enjoy. What would you do with an extra $2,000 a month to enjoy while your assets are growing at a rate of $100,000 a month? Jason, jump in here. Come
So
on.
you
How
do
you
like
feeling about this?
hey, you'll do like Juana Sims did, who went from being a former club manager to basically catching flights all around the world. As you can see at the top, she hugging on koala bears in Australia, to the traveling all around the different Sydney and Dubai, just having the time of her life. Or you could be like my friends Don and Ruthie Rodriguez. You know, Ruthie is a nurse, former military member, and Don works in the banks. But look, they went from living in Chicago to having land in Cabo. Let me say that again. From Chicago to Cabo. Look, they got 10 acres in Puerto Rico, and they have a condo in Cabo that's making them more money every single month. Look, Don even has a memorabilia collection that's over six figures, almost approaching $1 million in assets. And it
Wow.
all started by using this company, this organization, and these partnerships. But it doesn't stop there. My friend Richard Harden has two Duke degrees, y'all. But he saw the value. Again, we're talking value in this business and this opportunity. And he's now using that and has been all overseas with his wife. Think about this. Instead of just doing trips with the guys, trips with the girls, you're doing trips and taking vacations with the family. Not because you just want to, because you can actually now afford it. See, a lot of people take trips, Neatte, but not too many people take vacations. See, when you
Right.
take a trip, you're constantly tripping on what's going on and how much money you're going to have to put back into the account. But when you take a vacation, you actually get to live and enjoy the time you spending with those that you love. And so I want y'all to think about this as we move up. 750 members for our next level. I want you to think about your X factor. If you could make an additional amount of money every single month, how much would it be? You know, for me, that $12,000 a month mark speaks volumes. And it's only 750 members. And yeah, there's over 30 million people, 30 million people in America, or maybe even more than that. Just think about that. You know 750, or at least three who knows three, and you keep going up to 750. Look, my job would never pay me $12,000 per month in additional income. But look, we're going to take $4,000, which is a third of that, using the same principle that Neatte talked about earlier. And now you have over $400,000 in an asset building account. And look, $8,000 per month to do whatever you want with. So what does that look like, Neatte?
Oh my gosh. It looks like doing what our number one first female $1 million residual ring earner did. What she did was something that will humble all of us. She was able to help her mom pay her bills. Imagine helping the person that paved the way for you, that took care of you all your life, and you wake up and you say, you know what, Mom? Because I decided to take advantage of my opportunity, I saw the value in something. I am now able to help you stay at home, kick back your feet, and travel the world with me. Imagine that. What isn't it something that most of us want to be able to do? Take care of our loved ones. So I salute to you, Miss Christy Howard, going from a former bartender and taking the steps to making this opportunity work for you and your family. I love it. I absolutely love it. And we got to talk about Shayna. Now, what Shayna done is what a lot of us do. She went and she just was driving around. She went to the Martha Stewart development. She said, I want one of these homes. This is somewhere I would love to live, which is something I've done as well. And not only did she use this opportunity, she used it, and then she actually launched herself into her own vision. Now she's owning a home in a Martha Stewart development that she traveled and drove through, that she visualized. And now she's traveling the world. Look at it in Iceland. Come on now. You got to know the value when you see it. So she went from a graphic designer to a design girl traveling the world. And I absolutely love it. Now, Chief T, I'm going to let you talk about this one because these your folks.
Hey, you
These your folks.
you gotta understand when we're talking these dreams to reality, you're leveraging a dream we once had and manifesting it in the natural. And so, like Charles and Judith Ivory, man, they went from being laid off on their jobs to owning their own business and being their own boss. I want you to think
Right.
about this. A military member serving over 24 years active duty federal service, rising up the ranks and then going and get a federal job because how many after for most of us retiring from one job doesn't mean retiring for life, right?
Correct.
That actually just means changing careers because the money at the end of the month don't always meet up, right? And so that's what he did. But during the period of COVID, during the pandemic, he was literally laid off his job with no pay. But because of this opportunity in business, him and Judith, when the boss tried to call them back after 3 months, he said, "No, here you go. I'm gonna give you the keys. I'm gonna give you your laptop, but I'm going home because this business that I have is already making 2 to 3 times more than what y'all was paying me." Now that's called leverage. That's called a real home-based business. So much so to where they was able to build their dream home on lakefront property, talking about 1.5 acres of land they bought with cash because of this lifestyle and luxury bonus. And then not only that, they also bought land in California. They have a son who's in the business making over $1,500 a month, paying for his own education and funding his own retirement fund. So when you talk about legacy and you talk about receipts, look, they own their own Ivory complex. It's not called Ivory for no reason yet. It's they name on it because they own it, and now they're developing the compound where they live because they're about to build a 2,300 square feet detachment. These are the lifestyle changes that we're talking about with this membership. And look, going to the next level, 3,000 members equals $45,000 a month minimum. Understand, we saying minimum. This is just lifestyle and luxury bonuses. There's so much money on the table, it'll blow your head off if you knew how much it was. But we just gonna keep it simple. 1/3 rule, using it again, $15,000 you're contributing into an interest-bearing account at 8% for the next 7 years. How many of y'all got 7 years? Think about it. Your boss ain't gonna give you the extra 45 a month. Why not build your legacy while you're working theirs? If you do this, if you follow this system, you're looking at $1.6 million in investment account just in 7 years. And then, oh, by the way, you also accumulating $30,000 per month to do whatever you want with. I want you to think about this. What would you do with $30,000 a month? Per month. I didn't say a year. I said per month. Most people don't even make 45 to 30,000 to 45,000 per year, but you're making it on a part-time basis with this business. And so, Neatte, when you're talking about who's done it and what it looks like, because all we do is follow the system and follow by example, who's doing this?
Oh my goodness. I have to get a major shout out to my mentor to millions, Brian and Bean. He's the founder of the Extra Digit Movement. He is the first within this opportunity to earn $1 million in commissions. Come on, you guys. We got documented over here. $1 million in commissions. Have you ever heard of a part-time position to pay you $1 million in commissions? Now, some of you are like blown away. That's true. Right here, if you see that he has a space, a condo in Dubai, you guys. Not just regular old place, but in Dubai. Let's say with me, in Dubai, okay? And his backyard, he is building an amphitheater. He is a well-known speaker and mentor, and now he's going to be able to keep doing what he does in his own backyard. He's already invited us all to experience it. Matter of fact, we've all been there to Bean Acres. We've been a part of the Pawn Instincts And someone who has a vision, this man has a huge vision. And I love that I'm a part of that vision. Right, Jason?
Oh yes, most
It's not
definitely.
just who we are, it's who we're connected to. We're connected to the people like the Brian Beans. We're connected to the Charles and Judith Iris. We're connected to the Covell. We're connected, you guys. So that is what I love about the freedom, options, and possibilities over here. It's left for you to make the decision to be a part of this wonderful organization.
Right, yeah. But what most of us have to do is we have to get out of our head because fear steps in, and fear is like, you
Mm-hmm.
know what? That old self steps in, I would say. Is there a contract? Is there an obligation to keep my home based business? And I would tell you, yeah. The contract or the obligation is what you say to yourself. But with our company, no. You may cancel your lifestyle, your legacy, your luxury at any time. You know, that membership is not held by any contracts. And if you choose to, understand that you can leave at any time. But here's the thing, how often and how many times have you been given an opportunity to do something with 100% money back guarantee, and
Correct.
it's real? With our company, once you tap into these lifestyle this lifestyle membership, you have an opportunity to allow our partners to basically change your life. And if they don't put any more money back into your household within those 30 days, you get 100% money back guarantee. You know, or you may be saying to yourself, I don't know a lot of people and I don't talk much, so I can't do this, blah, 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 blah. Understand this. None of us on this knew each other. I didn't know Neatte before I
No.
joined this company. You know, I barely knew Clovell, but I guarantee you, me and Clovell know each other like the back of my hand now. It's about the relationships you build. For those that has been active duty military or those even on the job right now, half the people at your job you didn't know until you was at that job. So we
Correct.
meet people every single day. And guess what? Maybe you don't want to talk to nobody. Maybe you like being a hermit crab. That's okay too. Look, just do the membership. You don't have to tell a soul. Keep it to
Right.
yourself. Maybe you're that type of person. You don't care about everybody else. You just want to get yours straight. That's okay. Take the membership. And if you change your mind, you can always do something later. Right, Nia?
Absolutely. So this is the question I want to ask you guys, right? Many of us are asking or saying to yourself, I cannot afford $249 or I can't afford the $149 per month. This is the thing you need to know. Somebody else is getting it. Someone else is getting it. So I suggest that you go ahead and take this opportunity to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Take a chance on yourself this one time and actually see you get back the $2,000 into your household. See you actually improve your lifestyle, luxury, and legacy. And then we're going to talk about that. So just like many of people do, they go ahead and use the credit card. Can't tell me you don't have one. You probably maxed out on them. Hopefully you're not maxed out on, but you're probably because you're using them. If you're using it to buy things like TVs, if you're using it to to afford those little hotels that you be getting in, go ahead and use that as an investment into your lifestyle and legacy. And that's going to average you but $25 per month. Does that sound better? Put it on your credit card, you guys, and pay the $25 per month, because when you get back this $2,000 per month on average that many of our members get, it's going to pay for itself anyway. It's going to pay for itself anyway. So another question people might have, I'm just going to get this all out the way. People might be like, well, I don't have time. I got a lot on my plate. I'm going to tell you this. Jason has a lot on his plate. Neatte has a lot on her plate. But guess what? I found time because I give time to what's important. When I look at my family and I see how much I want to be there for them, longevity, that means I want to limit my stress. Okay. I want to limit my worries. I sit up here and say, I got to buy my time back. Where else are you seeing residual income coming in at these levels? Where else are you seeing it? You're not really seeing it anywhere. You can get a bonus from your job when they tell you, say, hey, we're hiring right now. We're going to give you a $50 bonus for you helping us to get an employee. Now, over here, you get residual bonuses, something you did a long time ago. So it's time to go ahead and make decisions. You got to make the decision, you guys. And Jason, I'm gonna let you talk about this one right here because
So
you know how
oftentimes,
people always thinking something is a scam, right?
yeah, they always think it's something a scam. This sounds too good to be true. You know, as we move into 2025, if finances has been a goal for you and year after year you have not been able to change things, understand if you enter the new year with the same you, it's just going to be another year. And so too many people pray for solutions to their problems like this. Then they question the answer. I mean, like, we're talking about $249. What Allen Iverson say? You talk about practice. We talk about $249. And guess what, Neatte? We're not even talking about $249 because right now, you know, we have the opportunity for somebody that's serious. Let me get to the eyeballs right here. Let me get to the eyeballs. We have an opportunity for those of you that's serious about your finances for 2025. We have an opportunity to give you a VIP code.
Absolutely.
VIP code, yes, a VIP code. What does that mean? That means you're able to receive $100 gift back, meaning your business is basically self-funded immediately because it's only a one-time $100 setup fee. After that, it's only $149 a month. And look, if you're thinking about starting this and you just got some skepticism, I say get it out the way. Try out this membership and opportunity and let it prove you wrong. I guarantee you.
Right.
I guarantee you. And if you do something today and you start today, I guarantee you we got an additional bonus to give you today. But you got to do something today. And so let's talk about why you should get started today. And it's simple. Our organization, the Extra Digit Movement, makes everything simple. We're going to shift, increase, multiply, protect, and show you how to leverage everything to get your finances up, right? You're getting taught from the lead expert in the company, and we're showing you how to change the game. So without further ado, Neatte, they're either number one or number two, right?
Exactly. You're either number one where you see the value of starting your home-based business with that one-time $100. As he said, we have a VIP code where we'll help your business become self-funded. There's access for the VIP code, but that one time is where you are able to put more money into your pocket. And you want to share the power of this information with other people who are seeking to build a lifestyle and legacy just like you. Now, we also have the members only, where you just you align with our partners. Our partners just help you work on your home, getting yourself together, and it helps you to keep more money in your pocket. So it's up to you to make the decision. Either you're going to be a number one, become a lifestyle and legacy coach, or number two, a member of our powerful organization.
Right. So the decision is yours. You know, we've shared everything that you can do to, or that we can do to give you the keys you need to make the best decision in your life. So without further ado, hey, Neatte, it was a pleasure sharing with you. Hey, y'all need to get back with the person that shared this, or if you're watching it online, whether it be anybody's page, get back with the person that's sharing this information with you over social media platforms and let them know if you are either a one or number two. Hey, the choice is yours, the decision is yours, but the freedom, option, and possibilities are all here. Ain't that right, Neatte?
Absolutely.
Y'all be blessed. Take care.
Enjoy your day.